Hi guys, welcome to Geos Curious. This is session 2 on 3D modeling Fusion 360. Today we are going to learn parameters and constraints. So let's get started. Click on create sketch, select a plane. As always we are selecting the top plane, y axis plane. Okay, these are the constraints like vertical, horizontal, coincident, tangent, equal, parallel, perpendicular, fixed, unfixed, midpoint, concentric, collinear, symmetric, curvature. Okay, these are all the constraints. So today you are going to learn these constraints. So for example, I will try to teach you on an object which is pipe clip, electrical pipe clip. So we are trying to design an electrical pipe clip. Okay, first create sketch, create rectangle. Create a rectangle. So while creating a rectangle there are options. So if you want to create a rectangle with a midpoint, by fixing a midpoint you can select here. This is the midpoint rectangle. You can start from the mid like this, and this is 3-point rectangle like this. This is 3-point rectangle. Like while we are creating, we use only 3 points to create a rectangle. This is called 3-point rectangle. So now 3-point rectangle is good to start. Okay, again create a rectangle, 3-point rectangle. Okay, done. 3-point rectangle is done. So we have to dimension it. Dimension. Click dimension and give some dimension. Like I'm giving 10 centimeters. Means 100 mm. Okay, 100. These are the constraints. What you are seeing here, these are the constraints. Without these constraints, the square can be movable. Like, see, before going to give some, got to give 2 centimeters plus 20 mm. Okay, done. See, these are the constraints. Get back into the select plane or enter escape to get back into our selection tool. So these are the constraints. This is vertical constraint, this is equal constraint, equal or parallel constraint, this is perpendicular constraint. Without this can't be possible. So you have to give some curvature from this side with the center, with the diameter circle. So while you are creating a circle, if you want to create a circle with intersecting on both sides, you can select a diameter circle, or you can normally select any circle or create a circle like this. Okay, circle is done. Enter escape. So now we are using constraints. So let's create tangent. This circle, to create tangent. Okay, so now this circle is tangent to this line, and again we will tangent the circle to this See how the circle is tangent to this line. Okay, then we will give a coincident constraint. Means coincident is the intersection, like we'll give coincident. See, wait, this selection is not going perfectly. What happened? Coincident failed to resolve dimension constants. Okay, no problem. See, now the line is coincident with this line. While we define a given dimension or given sketch, then it will become dark. See, while we have given a constraint to these lines, as this line is parallel to this line, both are in constraint of parallel constraint, and this line is constrained with the origin. So these two are fixed, these two are perfect, like these two are the professional. So again these are in blue, so these are not defined. Now the circle can be moved outside like this. See, the constraint is only for the circle to be tangent to these two lines, so the circle can be moved like this. It can't be moved up and down because the constraint only works as a tangent only here, because we applied because what we have applied is the tangent constraint. Okay, next, this is perpendicular to this and we will give perpendicular constraint. Contrast scale, perpendicular constraint. So perpendicular constraint. Already these two are in perpendicular constraint. Okay, again we will give tangent. This is tangent with this. Okay, see how it is defined. It is tangent with this, and again means the tangent is like for a circle, a curvature have to be tangent to a given line and parallel, and there is a midpoint. Now what I am doing is I am creating a clip now. So again create another circle, and make it as tangent to this line, and again tangent to this line, and again tangent to this line. See, it's very perfect. We have defined, and click on trim to create the curvatures. Trim. Some constraints are there's giving a warning. Constraints are removed because we are deleting the objects which are in constraint. So now we have created we can create the arc from these lines, but I want to teach you constraints, so you must do like this, and again a circle of 3 mm thickness, and so again we will create a constraint, create midpoint, no, concentric, this have to concentric with this. Constraint is already applied. Okay, already it has been applied. See, this is the concentric constraint, this is tangent constraint, this is parallel constraint. Again see how it will work. Create a circle of 3 mm, click and draw. Now click on concentric. This have to concentrate with this. See how it works. Now these are all are in constraint, and again we will give a coincident this and this. It is already applied. Yeah, you've seen like that. Now the thing is, I want to extrude this thing. Okay, wait, there is an error. Finish sketch. Finish sketch. Okay, sketch is finished. Extrude. Click on the surface. Give 3 mm thickness. Click enter. Now the clip is created, but we want a clip which has a arc. To keep the pipe in line with the wall. So now we want to create sketch again. Click this front sketch area, front axis. Now we have to give another circle now, another rectangle. Now I am creating a rectangle of 15 mm, means 15 mm, no, 30 mm. That's 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter pipe. Click enter. While creating this, we can give a midpoint constraint. So this will be in the mid with that mid constraint. Click on this and click on this. See, while I created a mid constraint, the rectangle is in mid of this plane. Understand? The rectangle is mid to the line, lower line. Automatically the lower line is projected upwards. The next class we will talk about projection also. Now leave it for next class. So before watching this class, you have to watch my previous class only for extrusion and these things. So I am not teaching more about extrusions and selection things. Okay, understand? Okay, next we have to create a circle. As you know, we can give a constraint of tangent using a constraint and again constraint. Now it is a tangent and we will give collinear constraint. So the point will be with the line, not selecting what happening. Collinear. Okay, selected collinear. It's not selecting, something has happened to my software or to my, or you can give a midpoint constraint. Okay. Midpoint constraint. Okay, done. As we have not defined the dimensions, it is going up, so we'll give the dimension. Click D and give some dimension. The dimension is as 3 centimeter. Okay, 6 mm. 60. No, 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 no. 6 and 30 centimeters, 3, 60, 30. Okay, done. The length is 30, is 3 centimeter. And it's quite, it looks not good, so we have to give another tangent. So before giving a tangent, we have to delete the dimension, or it will be, there will be an error. You will get an error. See, you got an error. Giving that, please try to revise dimensions, because this dimension is 30, so it can't be moved. So we have to delete the dimension. Select, click on dimension, click delete. Now we can give tangent. Okay, done. Now we'll go to trim. Trim all the extra color things, and then there's a warning, because it during this the constraints are deleted, so it will give some warning. No need of that, because we followed the constraints, so the picture is good. So again we will give some fillet. See, we want fillet only for this thing, not for lower. So we have to deselect the change selection, and then only, now we will select only these lines what we want. Okay, now it's perfect. See how it's going. If you select the change selection, whole thing will be selected. So we have to deselect the change selection and cut this and select again what you want. Okay, and 3 mm is enough for our thickness. And then click enter, and then click finish sketch. Now you got a plane. So again you have to extrude these things. Click on this area and again click with pressing Ctrl key. Click on extrude. See, we have to extrude like cut extrude, not join. Join means it will join this area to this area. We have to cut, because the pipe have to be inside this clip. So we have to cut and then click OK. After clicking OK, the sketch will disappear. Don't worry, and go to sketch and then click appear option. So it will appear, and then again click on this area, click on extrude, and we have to give the length of extrusion like what we have given here. The length what we have given, I just forgot, like 20 I think. Yes, it's 20 mm. Okay, see how it's done. It's look good. It looks good. Now again we have to do some extra things, because while using this clip the nails have to be fitted here, so we will give some extra things, or we will give 2 holes to these things. So again create sketch, select these faces. Okay, you have selected, and then click on circle and then create extra circle. Okay, and then here also. Now you will give a new constraint called collinear. See, These have to be collinear with this, and this have to be collinear with this. Where is the select? So we can select this, both are collinear. Okay, all are collinear, and we will give the length. So we will stop here. I will just come in a minute. Okay, now these all are in collinear. We have to give some fillet now. Okay, everything is done. I think everything is fine. I have to give another constant called equal, so both circles will be equal. Why these are not selected? Okay, both are equal, and then finish. We have to give some dimension. Click on dimension, or click on D, go to dimension. So before circles we have given 3 mm, this have to be given 5 mm for another type of screws, and then click finish sketch, and then extrude. Extrude downwards with some distance. No need of distance here, we just cutting the extra. Okay, we got 4 extra circles for extra tough. So now this looks good, but there must be a tapering. We have to give some tapering so that the screws will fit inside these holes. So for that we have to give not fillet, it's chamfer. Select edges. See, understand, this is chamfer, but selecting chamfer we have to be very particular, because chamfer won't be with everything. So you can select control, select chamfer. Okay, I think chamfer will be given for only one holes at a time, so we'll give 2 mm thickness chamfer. Click enter. So again click on this. So okay, I am here to introduce another tool. It's just like a tip. While you are clicking, right click and going to repeat chamfer. For everything what you have done before, it will be there on top of your line, top of your arrow. While you are like clicking, it will be at top of your arrow at 12 o'clock position. So you can go directly to that by right click and dragging upwards like this. You can go whatever you want directly. Like before going, you have to understand what is on every side. It is at 12 o'clock position, it is at 3 o'clock position, it is at 4 o'clock position, it is at 6 o'clock position, it is at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock position. So we can't always we are clicking right click and selecting these things. It will be a little bit slow for a professional. So to be a professional, you have to remember those things what are on every side, and you can go directly like this, right click and drag upwards like this. Understand? Right, like this. Press and pull, drag, press and pull like this. Understand? Okay, and then we will go to chamfer. Okay, we will go again to chamfer and then select edges. Okay, we will give only 1 mm because these are small holes, and click enter, and again go to, because we are giving 2, so why I am not selected every hole, because we have to give 1 mm to these two and 2 mm for these two. So again chamfer, select these edges, then give 2 mm, and then it's done. Click OK. See, now it looks great, right? So for some correction, we will give fillet tool. We will use fillet tool for these curvatures. To be a good physical structure, we have to give fillet. Press F for create fillet, and then click add tool. Select edge to go this side, and then select edge. You want to select all the edges what you want, like you have to do like this. Click long left button, and you will get an option like only edges, so that only edges can be selected. Understand? So we can give curvature constant radius rolling ball. See, to give some, I'm giving 3 is enough. If you give 4, it's also good. Other than 4, it won't work because it's outside the thing. It's not symmetrical. Something wrong happened. I have to check again. Okay, leave it for now. Then click OK. I think the sketch what we have done is wrong. Oh, the thing is the holes placement is not correct. It's sketch. The holes placement is not correct. So we will define a dimension. This is 11. Now we are doing 10. Enter. For this also we have to view what happens. Okay, done. Oh, nice. Finish sketch. Now it is perfectly symmetrical. See, now you can see from the top it's perfectly symmetrical. We have given the fillet also, so we can now edit the fillet. Can give 10 mm fillet. See, 10 is more than enough. I think 8 is good. 7 is good. I think 7 is good, so that the chamfer will work out. Okay, and then again we will give fillet here also. I think no need of fillet, but we are giving just for the sake of learning. Again go to fillet, repeat fillet, where is the thing? I can't select here. Left click, left log, edges, so I can select edges, give again 7, because both will be on the good direction. See how it looks. Uncheck the sketch. The sketch is done. Before closing this session, let's introduce the feature called parameters. By clicking on the add menu, we'll get the parameter option, and parameters are just names through which we are giving it to our body. Here all the questions that came. Now we can understand. Go to our first sketch, edit sketch. Okay, here now we can understand. Now go to parameters, change parameters, and go to sketch 3. This is our sketch. This is our first sketch. Here what we have drawn is these three, the holes, hole radius. What we are doing is whole radius. So same thing we can give here also in this whole radius. Enter. So both holes are in combination. So if we change this whole number to 4, then both holes will change. We have given 3, so it will change. See how it changes. Now it is 3, it become 3. Like that, parameters, we can link parameters to everything. This is D14. D14 is 5 mm, means okay. What is 5 mm? We have given weight. This is 20. Cancel. What is 5 mm? We have given. I can't find it out. Cancel. Escape. This is 10. Radius we have given 10 and distance we have given 5. Distance we have given 20. Escape. What is 10 we have given? I think we don't know the values. Okay, no problem. Change the parameters. I don't know what is 5 we have given. Let's change it to 10. What it will come. Nothing is changed. So leave it as 5. Okay, done. So D24 is 10 mm. The 10 mm is the radius. So radius, side radius, you can use side radius. radius. Okay, then you can give the same name. Or we can link directly. I will show you how to link directly. Wait, see, if I want to link these parameters to this, wait, sketch. Okay, here we come. If you want to link this parameter to this parameter, we can do like this. Can do like this. Where is this? See, we can link these two parameters like this by clicking on edit and then click like this. Click enter. So that these both will be in parameter relation. So both will change at once. See, I will give again. I have clicked this, so it become D21. Click enter. So both are in relation. So if I change this to 9, both will change to 9. See, both will change to 9. Okay, going to back. These are called parameters. Or we can do like this also. We can give any relation like this is 10 mm. So we can give a relation like D14, small d, D14 into 2. Okay, D14 asterisk 2. then it will, these both are in relation. Like what you have given to D14, it will be in relation with D21. Let's just check that what will happen. Click 6 here. Click OK. The whole size is changed. Like that, the both are will be in relation. This is the help of parameters you will get in any typical diagrams. Like after if you want to change the diagram, you need not to change the sketch wholly. You can go to change parameters and you can change the distances so that you can change whole diagram dimensions. In that way we can use the parameters, or you can relate both the parameters like see in these parameters we have related these two circles. So the thing is, if you want to use this whole bracket for a big pipe, you can just change the radius so that all circles will be in a relation, so that whole things will be changed according to that relations. Okay, this is all for now. Let's go to tools and we will give a good appearance. This is bronze holy moly, and faces, select faces to give look to these faces. Then copper, okay, copper done. Copper, we also copper. So everything is done, and then just see how it looks. Okay, then clouds. It looks great, right? It looks like metal bracket. So this is all for now. Please do like, share and subscribe. Please share to the persons who want to learn 3D modeling in your friends circle, or as your students or your colleagues who want to learn 3D modeling. Okay, fine. We will catch you in the next session.